One of the things that we've managed to do in Ivy Team is massively increase the home birth rate. So women who come to see us at 34 weeks, who are low risk, we're doing an assessment at home, dropping them off a home birth pack, and then they've got the flexibility to decide whether they want to have a home birth without fully committing to it.
Working in the Ivy Team has been the best career decision for me, and working in part of a really supportive team. The continuity carer model brings so much more job satisfaction and a better birth experience for women and their families, and we're getting to share that with them.
For me, part of the benefits of being in the Ivy Team is that we get to go back to the basics of midwifery, which is about being holistic and women-centred. And it means that the women gain confidence in us and themselves to have a better birth experience. And in turn, that is showing that we're getting a lot more positive outcomes of birth and patient satisfaction.
I feel really lucky to be a part of the Ivy Team, especially in regards to mental health, as it's an issue that's really close to my heart. From the experience that we've had so far in such a short space of time, the women are finding that they feel safer, they feel more secure, they're getting one-to-one care from the same midwife. They've got our mobile numbers, they're not having to explain things every time they come to an appointment because they're seeing the same person. We're building up relationships, and postnatally they just feel safer.
So for me, working in the Ivy Team has provided a good work-life balance, flexibility for myself and my children, providing that I can, work around school times, which also has an effect on the women. A lot of women struggle with work appointments, work commitments, taking their children to school, so we can be completely flexible with one another, which in turn is then helping the fathers be more involved, because a lot of the time the fathers are struggling to get to appointments, and we tailor it to the woman, whereas the fathers can now attend most of the antenatal appointments, and therefore we're forming relationships with the women and the fathers to be.
The reason I find the Ivy Team is so important during my pregnancy, it's just the one-to-one interaction that I get. My midwife Kirsty is there for me on the end of the phone if I need it. It's good to see a friendly face, and also they can join in the excitement. As a first-time mum, it's a little bit daunting, so having someone that you can sort of rely on and interact with is really important. I think for my husband as well, he's found it really beneficial to be able to know that we've got that one point of contact and have that familiar face, because you feel like you're part of a sort of journey with them, really.
As someone who is personally usually quite nervous about contacting health professionals, I really enjoyed having the Ivy Team, like a number to contact, a face to contact. It really put me at ease knowing that there was always somebody there that really, really wanted to hear from me.
Contacted by the Ivy Team about 35 weeks pregnant, wanting a home birth, but I was quite hesitant because I'd had such a horrendous first birth with my little boy. Met with Nikki, who was my midwife. Due to it being the end of my pregnancy, I only saw Nikki once while she came to the house, and it was Kirsty and Charlie who were here when I had my second baby. Having my baby at home with the support of the Ivy Team was the most amazing experience. I felt empowered as a woman to have the choice and have the support and the backup by the Ivy Team ladies. The birth went amazingly well, no issues at all. Felt a bit down, as to be expected, the first few days, but the aftercare support and the time and the care and the love that was given was just out of this world. I would recommend anybody to obviously experience what I've experienced, and really hope that other people will engage in this scheme.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy, say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we desire.